divine stars, rich evening, rich day, rich afternoon, whenever you see this, it is relevant. Y'all, it's been quite a time. I am out on the town, out of town, in the grass. Oh, maybe you're getting out too. Maybe you're feeling out what home feels like inwardly for you. Gust of winds, definitely significant. I'm hearing Zeus energy. Um, Definitely elements of the deities, and recovering and discovering the deity within you, the God within you, the God. Think about the gospel songs. It's about the God in me, you know. And I'm very much spiritual and still constantly overcoming religious traumas. I think I think all of us are religiously traumatized, especially the people who are really thoroughly in it. Um, as someone who was raised in that, and there's so many denominations and things of that nature, and as a queer black person especially, this message is very specifically for queer to LGBTQIA plus folks. Just before I started this, the wind picked up real deep, and I was reminded to slow down. Definitely turtle energy, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. I was just thinking about waist beads too. Like, I've been really wanting some waist beads, but I've also been like waiting for the right time, for the aligned time for those. Archangel Michael is definitely significant. I went to a spiritual store here yesterday that my friend Lexi recommended. I'm super grateful for that. I'm thankful for her, also the associate there, Jim, because after I realized, 222 as I say that, so yeah, new beginnings with this energy this weekend. Feeling dragons and phoenixes, and I'm hearing griffin. Harry Potter may be significant. I'm really just like going, y'all. I just grounded here at this facility today, and I'm super grateful. Recreational centers may be significant. Soccer may be significant as I'm watching these little ones play football or soccer. Yeah, the soccer ball itself, or just ball sports, may be significant. Doing outdoor activities, play, also play, children. Getting in touch with your inner child. What does home feel like? We're getting to the message of our home and our inner child and nourishing that, because maybe I know I have. We're in this together, you all. If you know it, you know it. If you've seen me from TikTok or Instagram, I'm also healing here with you. We're all in this, Yeah, because the healer is being healed constantly. I mean, healing's not linear, and there's may have been some triggers from familial ties and father and mother wounds and parental wounds and things of that nature coming up, reminding us of our shadow. I'm thinking of Peter Pan. I've had some really wild dreams this eclipse season, between the full and new moon, and just a lot of energy of people siphoning. I'm hearing siphoning your light, siphoning your siphoning your beauty, being jealousy coming up, attacking your outward beauty that inwardly also shines. Pimples and bumps may be significant as well, like blackheads and zits and things, just certain things when stress comes about, and and also just spiritual attacks come about. I'm hearing chaos magic. Um, so people really trying to put you in a tizzy due to the fact of their nature and them wanting access to you. They're wanting access to you because you pivoted away from those energies. You shifted away from those. You blocked them even. You calling your power back. You reclaiming your power. I'm hearing word your name. Um, yeah, and just like all of these energies, okay, like just trying to subjugate you to being subservient and lesser than when you know you have so much more. And now I'm thinking of, and this is part of like some of the messages I had down earlier today, Ashe, with I'm hearing the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I was not channeling that at first, but that's coming up again. I'm hearing you're all of it. You have the lion, the witch, and you're getting a new wardrobe. I've had this channeled message a little bit before. I think it might have been a TikTok. I can't recall. But with the lion specifically, I've been seeing a lot of lion statues. And what I'm thinking about specifically with the lion statue, I'm thinking about the Wiz. I'm recalling the part of the Wiz where the lion, I heard a little beat in the background, confirmation. I heard oh yeah, I'm recalling the part where it's like he started off as a statue and then he breaks out of it and he acts like I'm a mean old lion and does all this stuff, but he's really the cowardly lion. He's putting up a front. I'm hearing fake it till you make it. I didn't really like how that sounded because spiritually I get what it means, but it didn't resonate with me. Like I get the whole embodiment of like doing it. I wish there was a different way of paraphrasing it. You know, I'm burning this lavender incense and I'm loving it. I really wanted frankincense, but I'm just glad I got what I got from Jim. Bless you, Jim. And bless Augustine's. That's a great space. Had a lot of tools there. I look forward to going back. But yeah, I was thinking about the yellow brick road, also primary colors being significant. Archangel Michael with the blue, the yellow brick road with the yellow, red with the temperance card specifically, and the red wings I think about. Also it's Sunday, so the sun and the heat of the fire, red, but also the hottest fire is blue, I believe. But yeah, so it's like I'm hearing like this breaking of silence, this like shattering through the glass energy, like just breaking free. Like I'm thinking of the visual of the lion from coming out of this statue, and you were playing small before, but now you know how much you amount to. It's more like him from that point versus him at the end after meeting the Oz and realizing, and Dorothy reminding all of them that they already had things in them all along, you know. He always had the courage. You always have the courage. Now I'm thinking Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my goodness. This is like so millennial, so all over the place. But also if you're hip to all of these 90s and early 2000s cartoons and vibes and things of that nature, you know. But yeah, primary colors are definitely significant. Yeah. Honestly, rainbows are also significant, and so all the colors are in their own aspect because the primary colors create the complementary colors, I believe, and it creates the rainbow, you know. So sunsets and sunrise is also significant because the way the sun and the clouds and the sky, you know, all the colors, you know. So I think that's also a matter of fact as well. Saw 12, 12, 111, as I was saying. It's 9:44, going into 9:45. So it's all of these closing out of chapters and new beginnings and shifts. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, taking the next steps, like being steady in pace but taking the next steps. A lot of songs I'm channeling, so definitely creative vibes here, especially as I'm a multifaceted artsy hippie person. 1010 and 1011 just now. And yeah, it's just a lot of soul shedding for this collective. A lot of releases and purgings have been happening. A lot of shifts in the narratives of love and friendships and connections happening. New connections coming in. Definitely new connections the wind picked up. Oh, I okay. I'm glad they're not playing it super loud. Now there's some music, some Hispanic music playing. I'm not even mad about it. It's keeping the beat up. So um, I'm gonna probably wrap this up. But Lady Guadalupe being significant, Empress energy. I think about. I only brought one deck of cards here, my Queer Tarot. Um, but I love this deck. I'm thinking about my Tarot of the Divine deck specifically with the Lady Guadalupe card or Mother Mary. Um, just protecting, nurturing mother energy. Like, honestly, I'm thinking about the reparenting of self, reparenting. Maybe you've reparented and you grew up too fast, and you grew up fast and it was like an enforced thing that others put on you. I'm hearing infiltrated on you, on your being. And now it's about you nurturing and that homing of self, that centering, that reparenting of self right now. That self-care, that self-maintenance, not just the self-maintenance, like really nurturing. The TLC is what I'm hearing. Maybe the group TLC being significant. I'm hearing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And it's also like, go chasing waterfalls. Like, I'm hearing just around the river bend, waiting just around the river bend. I know that's a problematic movie, 12/12. It is, but the songs were definitely hitting. Colors of the Wind also being significant. Um, yeah, I've really been thinking about Peter Pan and fairies specifically. Like, I do believe in fairies. 1230, 1230. Yeah, it's been a lot of like cartoons and childhood things coming in, like really not forgetting that part of yourself is so significant. Really like walking alongside, I think I said this in a channel message before, walking alongside your child self is something that, again, a veteran in my PTSD class some years ago, like decade ago, honestly, when I was going through trigger warning, SA survivors. And this was after an incident in London that happened with a guy, and being left behind by people that I thought were my friends or were my friends at the time, roommates and friends from back at home, and just really recalling that time and how I had to overcome it. I had already been in therapy before, but I had never had PTSD group, and it was honestly thanks to me having the courage and strength after speaking to it with a former partner at that time, and then also just so many triggers happening with that situation, with us being together at that time, and then she was a social worker too, and then also just like so many ailments of like the friends that I could talk to before I spoke to my mother about that incident, and it was really hard for me to speak to it to my mom because I had had other instances in my childhood where it also occurred, unfortunately. And so it just felt like a setup, like I kept being set up by life, like, and I honestly know now that that was like, those were things that I don't know what it is about spiritual people and a lot of like, especially the deeper folks who have overcome so much out here and who are very prospectively insightful and are seers or channelers and truth tellers. Like, I don't know why the realities of assault occurring has to be so. I think about Maleficent, honestly, like when the king or prince clipped off her wings, like that's a sign, like that's like a metaphoric visual of like an assault, an essay, um, because he took something of her that was hers, like that kept her childlike spirit, and then she shifted into this villainized, this demonized thing. I almost think about like mermaids and sirens, and I think it was uh, Lolo Lavish that spoke on that as well. Like they're one and the same, but because of the patriarchy, it's like demonized, or like sirens are demonized and mermaids are looked at as more pretty and less harmful, but they're all, it's honestly one and the same, you know. I think it's really a matriarchal reclamation time. There's so many of us with grandparents in our spirit team, spirit council, that really are pillaring us to big confirmation. I know my grandmother's very specifically my when's picking up. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Orishas. Thank you, guides. Thank you. I'm getting so emotional from this wind. Thank you. I feel like it's a hug. Nature, elements, they're giving you a hug. Your spirit. The angels, the ancestors are surrounding you. I know they're surrounding me. I just like Granny, Bedelia James, bless her. She had the gift, and I feel like I know I have it. It's so wild to be so multifaceted, so gifted, but at first it feeling like such a burden, such a weight. Oh man, it's making me think about different projects I'm working on right now. 1717, significant. Um, yeah, because I'm like a poet, a writer, a musician, an artist. So many things happening right now all at once. Everything Everywhere All at Once may be significant. I love that movie. Michelle Yoon, excellent job. Also, the woman who played the daughter, beautiful. I mean, all of it was really well woven. So definitely like coming out. Like I know I've been reflecting on my coming in or coming out story, because really coming out is for everybody else. Coming in, it's like there's an inward self that is a red car is maybe significant. I'm seeing this old school red car. I'm hearing like collector. Man, that's really random, but 1808. Like that's really random, but it's like this old school car. I also saw flames. I was talking about flames earlier. Wild. Primary colors are just so significant. But yeah, like, and I'm looking at this building. This building is like covered in like primary colors, especially the red. I mean, it's like an orange red. It's like a fiery color. Again, fire. Definitely fire and water elements. And I think of yellow as like air, like almost the last, the air Avatar, the Last Airbender. I'm big into film, y'all. Like, okay, film, movies, production, directing, acting. So yeah, definitely the creatives here. Okay, definitely speaking to your inner child, speaking life into your inner child. Ooh, coming in hot, baby, coming in hot. That Hot Wheel. Oh my gosh, that's what that old school car looked like. It was like a Beetle, like an old school like derby with fire on the front. And it was like this rustic yellow with these orange flames at the top. Wow. Wow. Oh, what's that? Is that Derby movie with Lindsay Lohan? What was that movie called? I don't even remember, but if y'all know, write it in the comments. Or remember, because I'm like, yo. Yeah, I forgot about the music channelings. I didn't expect this message to be. I try and do like shorter messages if I can. Well, not as short, but I obviously YouTube is for the lengthier bits, but um, yeah, like So the song, I met someone, a newer friend through a friend. Her name was Hope. I love that. Also, I met a Jasmine. So like Disney Princess is so significant. That's been a channeling I've been having for like weeks for all of the Disney ones out there. I know I was a lot of that. There's some problematic things there with Disney, but you know, if you were raised on it, it's definitely significant. Okay, a lot with the inner child energy and balance and yin yang energies. Also crocodiles and alligators, swamps. I think New Orleans or NOLA or just also Mississippi territories. I'm hearing Georgia, um, Chicago, Mexico, Xochimilco. I was in Xochimilco last year. I gotta still edit and upload footage from that time with the time lapse. Wind is gusting. I know, Spirit. I'm gonna get on these things. Line me with the people and the upgrades. I know a lot of us have been like patient and irritable and patient and a bit irritable and trying to keeping to the beat and the motions of life. 21 1 1 and then 21 12 significant. Um Y'all, it's wild. Okay, so songs that I was channeling yesterday. I met, yeah, Hope, beautiful spirit, cancers, water energy. There's a lot of water energies I was aligning with. Water and fire between Aries. I think Saturn's in Aries right now, as well as like Mars is in Cancer. So again, fire and water energies. Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. What am I? Why my brain is in Cancer? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Significant as well. Maybe this is you. Maybe it's like parental or familial or friends. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of that going on. But Hope had brought up a song. I had thought about. Oh yeah, I had thought about one song. I thought about the song. It was. I think it's 100 years. And now I'm thinking about that 7 year songs. Once I was 7 years old. Father told me, na, 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 you'll be lonely. And it reminds me of these kids that I was doing art camp with back at home in North City, and there's all these like youthful black children that were like singing this song, and it made me so emotional because it got me thinking about life. 2252, 252, also significant. And I just was so emotional just watching them sing this song because it just makes me think about life and how, you know, all day, all in all, one day we all leave this plane, you know, and life is precious and life is short, and it's, you know, live in the moment. You know, I'm just really being reminded to live in the moment and to bask in this. And as I'm watching these children play soccer, this is so precious. Um, Feet are tingling. My feet are going to sleep. There's a lot of tired restlessness energy in this collective as well, like just problems with sleep, narcoleptic, maybe staying up all night type energies. But yeah, the songs kept coming through, y'all. And she had brought this song up called Lost Stars from this movie. I can't remember the movie, but it had Mark Ruffalo in it. And I think the song's by Adam Levine from Maroon 5. But yeah, Lost Stars. It was a really good song. Um, and then I was thinking about that. Oh yeah, that Paramore song, "Last Hope." I don't really know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but now definitely recommend that song. Wow, honestly, that whole album of Paramore when they like reclaimed the band after the two members left, very excellent album. I love the song Now. That's the song. The other song, Ain't It Fun, is on there. I mean, there's so many great songs on that album. I love me some Paramore. Haley Williams, yes. I was when I actually I'm reminded of like camp, like Wyman Teen Leadership Camp. When I was like we had talent shows, I was always pushing myself to sing. I mean, what I love about my younger self and my teenage self, and even my now self, you know, is that I always wanted to sing. I always craved the music in me. Cause the music's in you. I'm reminded of Brandy Cinderella, Whitney Houston. Love that movie. Love, love, love. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, I saw that dress that she wore, that blue dress that she went to the gown in person at like 5 years old. At I think it was Disney World or whatever, in Florida. Can't remember which one is what. I've only been once. Would love to go back or whatever. I know it's different now what they have, you know. But anyways, 25, 35. Y'all, we are gonna wrap this up because it's like it's been so many things, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. It's been such a wild journey leaving home and then being here where I am now, and um I'm in this beautiful like Hispanic Mexican community, and I'm being reminded of Mexico. It's like stuff has been really coming back full circle. So maybe 360, 365, like it's been a full circle, like realizations, epiphanies, clarity, clearances, hearing checkpoints, like that you've been hitting, like milestones. And so it's just been quite the time to be alive. But yeah, I'm being reminded of so many things, like break the silence, we are alive. I think that's Kill Switch Engage as Daylight Dies album. That album, y'all. Okay, like a decade ago, I'm pivoting back to 2016, 2015, 2016, after the London incident, the assault incident. And honestly, what got me through therapy outside of just going to that therapy group, um, and that excellent facilitator veteran for that group, I do not remember his name, but bless him, was honestly me listening to that album, As Daylight Dies. I love me. I am an alt. I've always been an alt baddie, okay? I've always been an alt baddie. I love me some alt music. And honestly, a lot of rock, indie, folk, Christian rock. I love me my R&B and B and my hip hop too, y'all. Don't get me, I'm very worldly with this stuff, okay? Globally appreciative of music in general. I'm a true musician. I'm a true artist, okay? And y'all know when y'all start hearing when the stuff start coming, y'all gonna know. Yeah. But we are all stars, y'all, and I really felt drawn to so many. And I think back when I was listening to Kill Switch Engage, there was a lead black singer, and I can't remember his name. Excellent guy. My dad claimed to have known him or something like that. But yeah, it was like really cool because yeah, you just don't there's more of it now than it was back then and like a decade and plus ago. And I love things like Afropunk, like festivals like Afropunk I've been to a few times. I don't know if they've been doing it back in Brooklyn again like they used to, because pre-COVID it was quite poppin'. I went, I think, like 4 times. Um, but yeah, I really miss that my black alt community. Shout out to you if you're a black alt from that time and still are, an elder emo or whatever. Somebody asked me yesterday if I was emo, and I just was like irritated. But we're not gonna go there because I was just like, well, maybe I mean, yeah, definitely that. I am. I'm an older emo technically, but such a colorful emo. I'm not like a. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm very much, yeah, colorful. So yeah, flowers are definitely significant. Speaking of colorful, I've been seeing all kinds of flowers. Sunflowers have been so significant, as well as roses, pinks, pink flowers as well. Hibiscus is also what I'm hearing. That's like a red flower. It can be sometimes pinkish. But yeah, confirmation. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up, y'all. 29, 33, 33, 55, 2200. All significant. I'm hearing 66 as well. So yeah, there's been a closing out of cycles and new beginnings and shifts and changes, soul sheddings and things, and it's really all about I'm hearing mastering of inner self, but also not just mastering the inner self and the balance of the oh, not just the balancing of inner selves, and my low battery may be significant, but the balancing of emotions and logic and reason, you know. So yeah, be like a peacock and flex. You know, be like a lion. And also, I'm hearing serpents and lions. That's been a big thing too. And snakes shed. So and lions roar. So that's all significant. 30, 30. Folks in their 30s, definitely millennial shout out, as I'm one too. um, yeah, y'all, it's my birthday next month, and it's it's so funny. The trumpet started playing on the sound. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm so appreciative of the folks who chime into this message, and whenever you see this, it is absolutely divinely aligned. Um, yeah, it's been real, y'all. I'm thinking about Princess Tiana and Princess and the Frog, specifically the crocodile alligator guy. I forget his name, but yeah. Remember, your mind is your anchor, your tongue is your wand. To speak with heart from the start, that's art. And to be well, create, create, make space. Spiders, also significant, but I love you. Peace.